Arcturus, I must admit, is a formidable opponent. It is not the administrator of the Triangulum for nothing.
It's kinda unfair if you ask me. Nothing we did could hurt it at all. Plus, somehow it weakens us first, then strikes where it has an advantage. We'd be goners if Miyako-chan hadn't shown up.
I know. Saved by our own enemy.
I wonder if Miyako-chan made it out okay. I hope she's alright.
Me too.
She put herself in danger just to save us.
Worrying's not gonna solve anything. I mean, why'd she bother helping us anyway? We're her enemies. It couldn't have been out of goodwill or crap like that. She must have had some other plan in mind.
You think so?
It's so hard to get a read on her.
I know. Oh, there's one more thing. Something strange happened when I remembered our first fight against Arcturus. I kinda saw something. Somehow I'd survived until the end of the fight with Arcturus. And I think we actually defeated Arcturus in that world. I wish. Man, that'd be something, right? But actually, one of its attacks hit me and I got knocked unconscious. When I came to again, Arcturus was gone. The only ones left were Yamato, Psyduke, and me. Then, a few moments afterwards, I died.
Does that mean Chief Yamato and Psyduke were able to defeat it? Maybe they have some clue about how to destroy Arcturus. If only we had Psyduke. Maybe we could ask Chief Miyako to release him.
If she'd do that, I'm sure all together we could find some way to stop Arcturus. But that'll never happen. It's too risky. She'd never listen to us and release Psyduke just like that. And I'm sure she'd just try to capture us again. We still don't know what she's planning on doing with us.
That's true, too. So, Psyduke is imprisoned in a device powered by the Dragon Stream. If Chief Yamato were here, he could use his dominion over the Dragon Stream to release him.
That means we need Yamato with us again.
But Psyduke said he's in the Akasha Stratum. The problem is, how do we get there?
A way to the Akasha Stratum, huh? The last time we went there to fight old Polaris, we had to strengthen the terminal with the power of the Dragon Stream. Even after that, Psyduke still had to pitch in some of his power to help us get there.
And now we've got neither. No Dragon Stream and no Psyduke.
There you all are. We have a situation. Fumi hacked into the JIP system and grabbed some intel. It's bad.
What happened?
It seems Chief Miyako has been severely wounded.
What? Did Arcturus get her?
That seems to be the case. The file said that she was injured during combat operations against Arcturus. She's retreated from the front lines to receive medical attention. Miss Miyako, is she going to be all right? I believe so. We have no idea how extensive her wounds were, but it appears they weren't fatal.
Phew, thank goodness.
But she was injured trying to protect us.
Yes, that's right. We found some intel on Arcturus as well. It seems it has shut down.
Did she defeat it?
No, not if the transmissions we hacked were anything to go by. But we know Arcturus ceased all activity after Chief Miyako retreated. This is where the problems begin. When Arcturus shut down, the void began spreading even faster.
The void is spreading faster? But no!
Unfortunately, it has absorbed Yokohama completely and is spreading at an incredible rate. According to Fumi's calculations, all of Japan will be consumed within 10 hours.
Whoa, no way! That's freaking impossible!
You've gotta be kidding me!
Arcturus is likely the cause behind the increased speed of the void. It's possible that Arcturus shut down in order to concentrate its efforts on that increase. Defeating that monster is the only way to stop the void. But as it stands, we have no means of doing that. I agree that having the Chief and Psyduke would be best, but we have no way of getting their help. How can we even know for sure that they'd be able to?
Actually, when we fought Arcturus in the previous world...
Ah, then it's almost certain that Yamato and Psyduke would know how to destroy Arcturus. We'll just have to rescue them both, won't we? The problem is, how do we get to the Akasha Stratum?
Last time we needed Psyduke and the Dragon Stream just to get there. We have neither.
Ah, very well. Fumi and I will continue searching for a way into the Akasha Stratum. It seems like our only option. We used a terminal to reach the Akasha Stratum when we sought out Polaris. Perhaps if we focus our research on the terminal systems and things like them, we'll discover something useful. The rest of you should do some recon and get a handle on the current situation. We'll need a solid grasp on how far the void has spread.
Understood. Joe and I will handle that. I wanted to check on the shelters as well, just to make sure there's no trouble for the evacuees.
Excellent, but I think you need more than just the two of you. Bon, Kujo, could you help them?
Roger, roger, General Makoto. Leave it to us. We're on it.
You all should split up and see exactly where the perimeter of the void now falls. As for the rest of you...
I'll keep running tests on him to see if I can get to the root of the anomalies.
All right, let us know as soon as you find something. I'm counting on you.
I'm gonna head over to see Arcturus. It may have suddenly shut down, but I want to check up on it.
I'll keep you company, Kata. You shouldn't go alone.
Whatever. You want to tag along, no one's stopping you.
Very well. Be careful, both of you. On second thought, Shijima, Nita, you should accompany them. It might be dangerous to scout Arcturus. It's best to play it safe.
Roger. Oh man, it's sound asleep, right? Totally shut down? Arcturus isn't just gonna wake up the moment I get there.
Understood, Makoto. We'll head out soon.
And you, if you're feeling well, you can help out with either team, at the Void or with Arcturus. Let's get to work.
It's the machine for outputting patterns of memory engrams to external storage, Prototype 1. It's just a proof of concept, though, so an improvised unit is good enough for now. Oh, don't worry, I'm not slacking off. It's been scientifically proven that the human brain is better able to function if given small breaks. So, anyways, on the topic of why did you decide to make something this ingenious, Fumi? I've seen a lot of stuff in this world. All of that has made me remember that memory is rather unreliable. And if memory itself is unreliable, then any theory that the world is based on subjectivity is also unreliable. Of course, the memory's ambiguous nature is an important defense mechanism for humanity. What I'm talking about right now is how the state of memory itself is unreliable. Like how our memories can be completely overhauled or completely erased. Ugh, don't you hate it when that happens? And yet it does. We've experienced such things firsthand. So that's what started me thinking, what if we could save our memories externally? If we managed to do that, we'd be able to retrieve our memories instantaneously should our minds ever be erased or rewritten. Again. No, that wouldn't be just as good at all. It couldn't record the qualia, the very nature of how things seem or feel to us individually. The thought experiment of Mary's Room by Frank Jackson would be a good example. This may sound like it should be categorized under philosophy, and that would be close but not entirely accurate. It originally stands between the properties of dualism or a neutral monism. Exactly. So that's my point. I want my memory data to be able to reproduce that sense of qualia, individual understanding. I guess if I had to explain it to someone less intelligent than myself, I'd say it was a backup of the soul. This machine is our first step in challenging the hard problem of consciousness. Although, suppose we were able to create this perfect backup data and save those memories. If the auxiliary storage itself is composed of matter, then it cannot transcend worlds during a regression like the ones we've been through. So ultimately, I'd like to conceptualize this memory data and save it on the Akashic record. In the meantime, my test subject should be arriving at any moment.
Yo, Fumi! Can you really make me smarter?
Yep, I really can. Fumikano doesn't lie.
Wait a sec. What's that giant machine for? Are you sure this is gonna be okay?
It'll be fine. I definitely considered the effects this could have on the human body. Although we are going to connect your brain to this machine, so surgery will be necessary. Oh, it's no big deal. You'll just need to try and pull off the bald look for a while.
Surgery? Hold up!
Fumi, is it true Daichi needs surgery? I gathered the tools and prepped the OR.
Hey, Otome. We've been waiting for you. Let me just go and set up.
Actually, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to get smarter. I am totally content at this level of not the sharpest star in the shed. See ya.
Fumi, is Daichi all right?
Damn, the twit got away. I underestimated his intelligence level. If I drug him and keep him in a state of partial consciousness while I get everything set up... Wait a second. Are you free at the moment? You are, right? You are, for sure. Huh? Did you need something? No, I needed a break, so I'm working on something else right now. Totally sidetracked. My plans to convert memory to data and forge a backup had to be scrapped entirely. If we were to actually convert all memories into a data stream, we'd be sure to run into capacity issues. Even if we could create accurate data packets from brain signals, I don't know that we'd be able to recreate the corresponding feelings. I even thought about tracing the reactions through the amount of intracerebral substances secreted, but I guess feelings don't work that way. I'm going to have to restart from the basic theory level. Can I even convert memory into data? There, question answered. If there's nothing else, you can go away now. Because I'm a scientist. As a scientist, my memory is my one and only weapon. It's the coalescence of all our knowledge, our thoughts and theories and inklings. But now, there's a chance I might lose it. Or have it rewritten by some godstar with a grudge. And I don't like that might factor. I don't like it one bit. I mean, what is that about? I don't want to be stuck with something so uncertain. Oh, I know. If I can't create a database, I'll just have to use some other method. What if I took existing information from the Akashic record and processed that data in real time? If I went with that, perhaps I'd be able to use a similar structure to the demon summoning app. I'll need an AI powerful enough to process a flabbergastingly enormous amount of data. It'd have to be constructed in the theory stages. That'll never work. This is so frustrating. Nobody knows what's going to happen to the world after this. There just isn't enough time. Haven't you heard me blabber on for long enough? Leave, you're in my way.
Oh, hey.
Did you come to check on Arcturus as well?
I thought so. Arcturus freaks me out more than anything right now. Anyways, this is the closest we can get to Arcturus with all those GIPS agents guarding the area. From what I can see, it doesn't look like Arcturus is moving.
If only we had some sort of countermeasure against it. Well, we got nothing at the moment. If only we could do something about its damn abilities.
Those GIPS agents look pretty nervous, too. Everyone's on edge.
No human attack can hurt that thing. Looks like those GIPS agents are pretty worried. Plus, Miyako-chan's out of the fight for the time being.
Well, Arcturus definitely isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Sitting around here won't do any good.
I agree. We should help out our other friends.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do right now. Well, come on, let's get out of here. You should go check on the others, too. Okay, then.
over here!
This is terrible. Exactly. The void's spreading way too fast. This is bad. Really bad. We're looking into how much further it's gone. And it's not just Yokohama. Chiba's gone too.
It's out of control. Tokyo's about all that's left, and we've already lost parts of that. Yeah, the Triangulum really want to destroy our world. Completely.
Things are going from bad to worse to even worse. We can't defeat Arcturus, and we have no idea how to get to the Akasha Stratum to get Yamato back. What are we supposed to do?
Calm down, Ai. We have to keep it together.
But,
We just have to do what we can. Take every problem in its turn. First, we get to the Akasha Stratum. Then we beat the crap out of Arcturus. I know it's a crisis, and everything seems to be going crazy, but we have to focus on our goals. That's our mission now.
You're right. Sorry, I got a little caught up. Thanks. I've calmed down a bit. We're gonna look into the void a little more, and then check in at the shelters. We'll see you guys soon.
See ya.
Phew. What's up? We already lost Arcturus twice. It's freaking humiliating. Next time, he's getting crushed. Hey, you hear that? You serious? You're so loud I can't focus. Quit trying to act like you don't hear it.
Hey, kid. You want to give us that food, don't you? 'Cause you got a heart of gold, huh? You give us the food now, and we'll give you 3 times as much next time. How about it, kid?
This is for my mom and my little sister.
What was that? We couldn't hear you, Squirt.
Those bastards. It's like all the weaklings got together and decided to piss me the hell off. Huh?
I said no. This food is for my mom and my sister. You can't have it. I have to protect them. Dad said so.
Look here, brat. Who do you think you're messing with? When I say give it, you give it.
That kid's got some guts.
No! I'll never let you have it.
That's right. You don't have to give them anything. You all got your share of rations earlier. Why don't you act like adults?
Oh, you want to fight? Look, lady, I won't hold back just 'cause you're a chick, got it?
You're gonna have to fight all of us.
Bring it! Do you know who I am? I'm the sharpest shiv in the Kita district.
Would you just shut up? Get out of here!
Yeah! Get out!
Damn you!
Y'all better watch your backs. I'll remember your faces. Payback is coming! Eventually.
You think it's not just us? That they have some of their experiences from the other world? Whatever. That's a waste of freaking time. It seems like everything's gone quiet, so I'm gonna get back to my search.
Oh, hey! Jungo said we should take a break, so he's holding a chawanmushi taste test.
This squid one is actually really good. I can't believe you found squid at a time like this.
I used Hinako's Ikeyaki Yokan. There was a whole squid in it, so I used that.
You made a dessert chawanmushi too? It's pretty good, Jungo. I already feel the dopamine flood coming on. What flavoring did you use? Coffee? Perhaps green tea?
I used Daichi's wheatgrass coffee. It was hard to get rid of the grassy taste. Irie likes sweets, so she helped make that one.
I'm impressed. You made all this even with a food shortage. Well done. Girls like a guy that can cook.
I just took everybody's opinions and made a lot of improvements. I'm happy you like them.
Well then, can you make one out of this? Nobody else drinks this stuff, so there's a ton in the lab. There's no way I can finish all of them by myself.
Fumi? Isn't that...
Do you want some, Mako? It's the best. Well, theoretically the best.
I'll have to pass. Thanks, though.
Thank you, Fumi. I'll definitely use this.
Well, we've got work to do, so we'd better get going. This was really fun. Thanks, Jungo.
I've got crates full of miso-bitan, so feel free to drop by if you need more. Bye.
Using the leftovers to make something delicious. I think that's wonderful, Jungo. Keep it up.
I'm getting data from everybody, but I am still missing data from my small and cute friend. Remember? He was hurt, so we rescued him when we were fighting Polaris. Do you remember his name? That's right. I met everybody again, except for him. Do you think he hates me now? I think so too. I'll be waiting.
Is everyone present?
Hold up, where's Fumi?
I've got her focused on a mission right now. I'll make the report on her behalf, although for the most part, there's little new intelligence to report. My apologies.
Yeah. We didn't find anything out about Arcturus either. That thing hasn't moved an inch. I get the feeling Gyps is basically locked down until Miyako-chan gets back in the battle.
We looked into the spread of the void, and it's simply devastating. Everything around Tokyo's been lost, and it's coming into parts of the city as well.
That's worse than I was expecting. Otome, how's he? Did you learn anything new about the anomalies?
Not a thing. I checked every database I could think of, but not so much as a mention of his symptoms.
So, we're not much farther along than we were last time. That's right. The situation we face may be dire, but I know we can find a way.
Oh, there you all are. Are you ready for the discovery of the century? I just figured out how we can get to the Akasha Stratum.
Fumi, that's wonderful!
Yeah, it's kind of a strange solution to our problem, though. Turns out, Gyps has a way to get us there. Kinda. Chief Miyako has already retrofitted a terminal for connection to the Akasha Stratum.
What? You mean we could have gone there at any time, with the very terminals we've been using?
Not exactly. We can't use just any terminal. It would have to be heavily modified first. There's only one terminal currently capable of reaching the Akasha Stratum. The one inside the Sky Tower. I built that terminal a long time ago, but it never got any use. I just remembered it, so I did a little checking, and voila. Ladies and gentlemen, I really am that good.
Right in front of us this whole time. We probably passed by it when we went to rescue Saidu.
Pretty much, yeah. No clue why they'd upgrade a terminal to make that trip, though.
We can use that terminal to bring Yamato back, right?
This is great! We can save Yamato and Saidu! With those two on our side, I'm sure we can trash Arcturus. And I'm sure we'll even find out more about what's going on with his body.
All right. Things are finally starting to look up.
Maybe we should hold the celebration. Why would Gyps go out of their way to prepare a terminal like this?
That isn't important right now. We'll get the answers out of her later. What we gotta do now is get Yamato out of the Akasha Stratum.
Yeah, we should go right away.
Hey, wait a minute.
Huh? What's wrong, Io?
Isn't the Sky Tower guarded by Gyps agents? They've probably increased the security even more since last time.
You're right. This isn't our first time infiltrating it. I'm sure they'll be on the lookout for us. Even if they know we can't free Psyduke yet, they're probably keeping the whole area on a strict lockdown.
Yeah, but we got no other choice. All we gotta do is bust our way through a bunch of gyps mooks. Easy.
I suppose you're right. I hate having to fight my former comrades, but we don't have much choice. Time is running out. Huh? Our phones! What could this be?
Is that Yamato? She's right. But where is he?
Psyduke said he was in the Akasha Stratum. Maybe that's where this is. But it looks much different than when we fought Polaris.
The Akasha Stratum is huge. We're probably looking at another part of it.
This isn't good. Yamato doesn't have long to live.
He's right. We've got to get going. Fumi, are you sure about this terminal? Are we positive it's functional?
Yeah, sure. Most likely.
Good enough for me. To the Sky Tower. Everyone prepare yourselves for a fight. And meet up at Karamachi. Let's move!